evening guys, James from the Football Manager Whizzkids here, and FM16 has landed in the Steam library. The codes have been pumped in, the game's getting played. Of course it is the beta version, the full version gives them time to work on it. Sports Interactive will improve it and bring out an improved patch on November the 13th when the full release is out. Now what we're going to do here, this is my initial reaction. I've not looked at anything, all I have done is installed the logos as you can see, installed the other things like graphics such as player faces that I'm currently installing, as well as other things like kits. More graphics will be made, new ones will be made, of course skins will also be made in the future, but I have looked at nothing in this game, absolutely nothing yet. This is the first time I've looked at it. I cannot wait to get in and see what it's like. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick basically a random team in the Premier League. We'll have a look at some screens, some player shots, see what they're like, see what's been new, improved, added, and of course regarding tactics etc. I'll do that in a future video that's hitting the YouTube channel of mine probably tomorrow when I start my first save this evening. So let's get into it, head to the Premier League and we'll pick a random team and see what's what, and hopefully a few surprises, nice ones, pop up for us. Okay, so here we are guys in the Premier League. This is the first games of the season, it must be. As you can see, Newcastle, the club I support, plays Stoke, which is ironic because that is the league fixture this weekend. So I'm not going to pick Newcastle to have a look at because that's the team I support. I don't want to be biased, I don't want to judge the players' attributes etc. too early. So I'll pick a random team and we will go for Tottenham. So here we are at the Spurs Overview screen. As you can see, no player faces yet of mine. The kits are there, the logo's there. I haven't yet installed the fix for the competition name and the German fix, but I will get to that soon. So this screen's pretty much the same as you'd expect last year. You got the key employees up the top, the manager, the captain, the vice captain, the kits down below, White Hart Lane, the attendance, or the capacity should I say. In the middle you got the league history, which of course you can't change that. In the drop down menu to club background, pending transfer, teams, and on the left you've got the badge, the Premier League badge, England, founded, professional status, continental reputation, rich in finances, Euro Cup, the continental competition. So that's basically the same guys. We'll have a look at another screen and see if it's any different. So here we are on the general overview screen, which again is pretty much similar. You've got the nickname of the club, Spurs, the year founded, the captain, the vice captain, the squad personality, which is ambitious, the media prediction, which is 6th, of course, the Euro Cup continental competition. As you can see, I've got the Europa League badge right there, just need to get that name changed. The derby, North London derby up here against Arsenal, of course, the owner status, he's enjoying life at the club, the estimated value plus loan debt, average ticket price, average season ticket price, season ticket holders, which is 25,000, favoured personnel, Jermaine Defoe, Harry Redknapp, and icons such as Glenn Hoddle, Steve Perryman, Ledley King, and legends like Bill Nicholson and Danny Blanchflower. So it's pretty much similar start to FM15 regarding this screen. So here we have a list of the facilities, etc. Of course, White Hart Lane in London, 36,310,000 seater at White Hart Lane. Year built, 1899. The club owned by Tottenham, of course. Stadium condition, under soil heating, pitch dimension, pitch condition, facilities including training, youth and youth level category. Stadium sponsor, planned move, which of course Tottenham will move to a £61,000 seater, new White Hart Lane on the 1st of July 2018. The youth stadium's Hotspur Way, as is the training ground in Enfield, and junior coaching, youth recruitment, etc. So again, pretty much the same. And of course here we have the affiliated clubs, Internacional, Le Mans, San Jose, Supersport and Swindon. These of course have been affiliated with Tottenham in recent years and it's still the same, so you can have a look and see what kind of partnership you've got with the affiliated clubs there. Of course I'm not actually playing this save, but this is the new screen, there's nothing to show just now, I've not even clicked continue. On the right hand side you have upcoming events, which the transfer window is opening, and the opening start of the Premier League season. Manager watch, recent results and recent transfer activity on the new screen. So in this one again we have the screen that you start off with in terms of your schedule, but you can add things. A lot of people don't know you can add things if you right click on the bar here, views, custom, you can import your own. You got the fixtures, you can add the goal scorers you add. I just You can add the icon, the win icon, the loss icon. You can remove them also, the venue, the attendance, the stadium that you're playing at. Of course, the clubs in the list that you're playing in order. So as you can see, Tottenham have got 5 friendlies before kicking off against Manchester City at home, then West Ham at home, followed by an away game to West Brom. So pretty much similar as usual, but a lot of people don't know. You can right click the tab right there above where it says DC United. As you can see, the time of the kick-off, the opposition, the goal scorers, you can tick it there. You can add some, you can take it away, depending on whatever you like. Currently I'm doing this in windowed mode, but I usually play in full screen, so you can add more really and see a lot more. But that is the schedule screen. It's pretty much the same, guys, but I'm just telling you about the little icons, etc. you can add. You can see more detail, and for me, Football Manager is not FIFA. It is all about the fine detail. Been there for years, but again, some people still don't know these things. So here we have the staff page, which of course, just the same as you'd expect. There's nothing different. So we will have a look at one of the staff profiles. We'll click on Spurs, underrated coach, Ledley Brenton King. Of course, the man, quality defender in real life. But this is how we're looking at. He got his wages up top, his age here, the caps that he actually got. His reputation is 2.5 stars. He's got his Continental A licence, which is pretty good for a 34-year-old. Preferred formation, playing style, coaching style, playing mentality, pressing style, marking style, and his second preferred formation. He's not got the greatest of attributes, but it's not currently what we're looking at. But these are his stronger attributes, I guess, the ones that are highlighted, but I'm not too sure. But he's got 18 for working with youngsters. He is an under-18 coach. His staff roles he prefers to be are a coach and assistant manager, so hopefully he works his way up at the time is necessary for him to improve, and he gets to that level. Personality fairly determined here, and his history over here is player 98 to 2012, then 2014 he became the under-18s coach. He's got no short-term or long-term plans, and that is basically one of the staff roles, the staff areas that you can look at. And this is really a profile for you to see, but not too different. But again, this is a new skin pretty much, so it's going to look different, be laid out different. And if you're not playing on full screen, it's probably going to be a little bit more squashed. But I play on big screen, so this is how it's looking just now in windowed mode. So we'll move on and have a look at other things just now. So again, here's another screen. It's pretty much the same, but as you can see, I've got the trophies installed: the Capital One Cup, the Sky Bet Championship, the English FA Cup. The pictures are pretty much there. Some of them are not, because they might not be created in terms of graphics from FM15, as I've just copied them graphics over, because it'll be quite difficult for new ones to be out already. There are some, but not too many. So this is the trophies in the history. Of course, you can go down to competitions, landmark, managers, records, best 11, and notes that you want, and create notes also. So it's pretty much the same, guys, regarding the club information. So now we're going to take a quick look at the squad and a few player profiles and see if they are much better to look at and how they're getting on. So here's the Spurs first team squad list. As you can see, it's quite bunched together, but again, guys, if you want to click up here, you can view, custom, add your own, like selection info, general info, you can change it to right there, or you can insert column. Look at all these guys. Club, then you got 3 options. Coaching, you got a few more options where you can get the assistants options and bring up the star potential. Contract, look at all that you can bring up. Fitness, also loads, all the way down to international stuff, mental, physical, scouting, technical, training attributes, etc. The ones I like to have really are the current star rating. I don't really go by star rating a lot, but then I want potential ones as well to see who's really dropping in terms of a full squad list and not actually individual players. I like to have the value up, I like to have the wage up, I like to have the contract length up. So if it catches your eye that a player's only got a year and a half left on his contract and he wants to play hardball to get more money out of you, you can do it a lot earlier to try and get a good contract for yourself. But I like to have loads of detail. Again, I'm playing on windowed mode. I want it to be a little bit wider when I'm playing full screen. More detail, the better. So we're going to pick one player here. Now, it doesn't really matter. Just to have a look at it. As I say, I've not really looked at anyone yet. So we will pick Eric Lamela. Of course, he should have a bit of a decrease after last year. He's not done much in recent years. He's valued at 19.25 million, which in my opinion is ludicrous, earning £80,000 per week. So, as you see, you've got his face up here. The next video you'll see me have, the faces will be installed. You've got his age up here, his nationality, the caps, and his youth caps, which he doesn't have any. He's got his value up here, just to the right of that. Scout summary, it's unavailable because I've started as unemployed just to do this video. You've got his attributes here, which are pretty good. I like this down the right hand side where you've got his preferred foot, his personality, his media description, his goalkeeper rating. I honestly have no idea why they put the goalkeeper rating there. Now of course, sometimes, rarely, a player has to go on goals. If too many subs are made, the goalkeeper gets sent off, etc. But to me, I don't know why it's there. I've never had to use it. Preferred moves, you've got that on the same screen as this initial profile, which I like. You got his best role down here, which is the inside forward, the advanced playmaker, and the ROM doubter. Of course, you've got the new little graphs just down here. The fuller it is, of course, the better he plays in that role. You've got his form, but this tab tells me you can change the form to career stats, contract, fitness, which you mess about with, put it to your own taste. Season stats will come down here. This here is pretty cool, a new graph if you like, telling you their best position, where they're comfortable. Obviously, I think it's like the darker the colour, that's their best position, and as you can see, the yellow is not comfortable playing there. It actually is quite unconvincing, and that changes the attributes to his best role on the left, where he's not playing his best. And as you can see, down here he goes to a winger, then a wide playmaker and a defensive winger, and the graphs down here are not very big, so it tells you he's not the best there. So let's have a look at another full attribute, look at him. There you go, you can see a pretty much full profile right there, and it gives you the season the season statistics down the bottom. And you've got more information as well. This is a pretty cool setup. You've got his, again, more stuff that you already seen on the previous one, but it's a bit more clearer here, and you've got a full graph of a pitch, which tells you that's where he's best in these areas, and you can click on these ones, they're blank, and that tells you that up the top right there, ineffectual, and they will do nothing if you play there. Up here, as usual, you got the full name, you got the reputation, you got other things such as favourite clubs, as always, they're always there. Short-term, long-term plans, flattered by interest shown in him. You got other things, his nationality, his international debut, of course, we always had. He's got how many days he's been in Britain. These are just things that have been there all along, and eligibility, of course. So we'll go on to transfer. As you can see, Eric Lamela, surprisingly, after the season he's recently had last year, he's got interest from Liverpool, Manchester United, and even more surprisingly, Paris Saint-Germain, with minor interest from Bayern. That Rambona that he done must have done some wonders for him, because I don't know how he's still valued at this. But he is a good player, but he's just not proven it yet. So we'll go on his stats. There's nothing there because I've not actually scouted him, because I'm not playing. And of course you can compare him with other players. Some people don't actually do. I don't know why, because it's good to compare him, say, with other people in the club, see who is the best overall in the position you want to play him. So a quick look at the tactics screen. As you can see, you got the boxes that a lot of people are not a fan of, but to me they look quite good. You also get the little pie graph, almost, if you like, things coming up when you select your team. Of course, I'm not actually picked the team just now, so I will do that in my next video with the save. And a lot of you already know who my beta save is going to be with, but please check that video out. It'll be out tomorrow. And yeah, so this is the tactics screen, but you'll get to see a lot more of that when I do another video. So that's basically it, guys. There's been a lot of small changes, but nothing major just yet that I've seen in this 15-minute video almost. So yeah, if you want any of these graphics that I've got here, the badges, the kits, the logos, the faces that will be on very shortly, head over to my guy Paul, probably my best friend in the community. He's got everything over there, footballmanagercentral.com. He's got brilliant stuff over there. He's dedicated to the cause. He's a sports interactive affiliate. He pumps hours and after hours into creating databases, creating articles, creating YouTube content. So head over there, check out their site, get all your downloadables over there. And I'm sure once I'm done this video and I start playing the game, I'll find loads and loads of new things that I haven't showed you just now. But that's my initial reaction, guys. It looks slick, it looks smooth, I like the skin. I'm usually a light skin person until last year where I changed to dark, which I prefer now. And you can go into preferences, sort out things, change little bits and bobs. For example, change weight to stones instead of kilograms or whatever. Change other things from short distances, from meters to yards. Small details like that, guys. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this sort of thing. And there is another skin, the Football Manager alternative skin, which is in preferences if you want to go light. So that's it, guys. It's my initial reaction. It looks slick, it looks smooth. I've not played it, and I'm going to play it, and I'll probably tell you a lot more about the game on my next video and what I really think about it. Thank you for checking out this video, my Football Manager Beta 2016 initial reaction. Check us out on YouTube, the Football Manager Whizzkids. Loads of content going there. Make sure you like and subscribe to our videos and our content. The more subscribers, the better, of course. Check out our Facebook page, which has got approaching 16,000 likes on there. The Football Manager Whizzkids. We're very popular. A lot of people know who we are on there. And finally, head over to Twitter at the FM Whizzkids, where we've got 1,700 people on there, and we're growing. And the community today, believe me, is absolutely booming. A lot of guys getting content out. A lot of guys will get content out soon. Stat App, Golden FM, Fox in the Box, and a lot more other guys getting content out. Make sure you keep an eye on Strikerless and Chris Darwin that come on the Oviedo. They like their tactics, they like to write things, they like to create downloadable tactics and other things, and I'm sure we'll see brilliant stuff from other people in the community. So make sure you head over to Twitter because it's all kicking off. Thanks for checking it out, guys. I'm James, we're the Whizzkids, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.